Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to today's reading. I'm welcoming you to my garden today through our imaginations, and I really want to work on what could be keeping you stuck. What's going on right now that you're believing is separating you from your highest good? And what are you wanting to see change in your life today? This is what we're after. So, I picked out my tea leaves this morning because there's nothing more efficient in picking out how to get unstuck than the beautiful tea leaf cards. And so I'm going to jump right in here and do a reading for the collective before we get started because the cards are so active this morning, they're jumping right out of my hands. And I really know in my heart of hearts that the universe is here with us right now, wanting us to release the things that are keeping us stuck. So, dear angels, guides, we are addressing you this morning, looking forward to your popping into our reading today to guide us. So, let's see what is here for the collective when it comes to getting unstuck. What do we have? All right. We have this one. Ooh, and this one. Okay, for the collective, what is stuck and what needs to be released? Beautiful. We have the scissors showing up, and we have, hi Crystal, welcome. Yes, this is especially about things that are stuck, things that aren't working. This is just the general cards that I'm going to read for the temperature of the reading. And absolutely, hi Kane, welcome. So today, I've been just feeling, last week I wanted to do this reading on being stuck, and I actually couldn't even do the reading last week. My schedule got all flipped upside down, so I'm carrying it over. It's just been on my heart. And so today, I'm looking at these tea leaf cards, and we have the scissors, which is disappointment in some affair, and the money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. So it seems very clear that the flavor of the reading today for the collective is around our financial affairs. Now, you can ask for anything you wish. Whatever topic is there for you that's troubling you, I'm here to offer the guidance that Spirit has for us. But overall, what I'm seeing is that you are actually blocking your own success. There's something that has happened in the past about your financial life. It could be that somebody actually stole from you, robbed you. Maybe it's hard when that happens. It can be paralyzing. It could be that you invested in something that did not turn out the way you hoped. Sometimes people will jump in and take a class, or they'll work with a teacher and they pay all kinds of money, and the result is not what they were hoping for. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's an inheritance and you didn't get your fair share. There can be many different things that have happened over time that have really disappointed you. And it is that disappointment that can cut you off from the path forward to more financial flow. All right? So, tapping is something you guys know I love to tap. I use tapping to eliminate my own blocks, because yes, I have blocks also. And so, but it's important that you do some work with ridding yourself of the disappointment in your past financial affairs. I think you will find that today's readings are going to be rich and filled with hope for you, so you are in the right place. Okay? And so, hi Nettie, welcome. And Dream Home, I love that name, Dream Home. That's beautiful. Thank you for being here. And then I have Kane and I have Crystal. So yes, Dream Home, absolutely. I'd be happy to pull some cards for you about what is blocking you. What is it that you feel is in your way? Right now we have Crystal. Hey Crystal, what is it that you are wanting a card for? And we're going. Let me get my pen so I can write down the list. We have Crystal, and then Kane, and then we have Nettie. Hi, how are you today, Nettie? What's going on for you? I know you were looking for a new home, right? Hi, Bharghavi, welcome. And then Dream Home, you are right after Nettie. Aw, bless your heart, Dream Home. Well, you don't even have to wait for your cards. I'm telling you that the universe has such love for you. You wouldn't be on my readings if they didn't. Okay, so, but I will prove it with the cards for sure. So, Dream Home, it looks to me like you're stuck because you don't feel the universe's love for you, right? And that's an excellent starting point, and I'm happy to read for you. Okay, Kane after Nettie. Wait a second, I want to lose track here. After Nettie is Dream Home, and then Bharghavi. Hi, Bharghavi. How are you doing? Weren't we looking for a career advice for you last time you were here? Dream Home. What's your name, Dream Home? You want to put that in there for me? And Bharghavi. Okay, great, guys. All right, so I grabbed the tea leaves here. I love the tea leaves for looking for blocks that can be melted. They cut to the chase. They get right to it. So Crystal, you are my first person. I'm just going to go back and see. You can ask a question. Crystal, are you still here? Do you want to ask a question? Yes, Bharghavi, I put you on the list. And my friend Crystal, are you still here? Here's a card popped out. This reading is for Crystal. And then Kane, you're going to be next. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, Crystal, let's see here. I'm just doing a general reading for Crystal. Okay, here's my card. Thank you. Now, you guys, you can go ahead and claim any of these cards because the collective reading pulls all of our energy in together. And even though this reading is for Crystal, if you would like to take it, all you have to do is say, I claim this reading. So, Crystal, and anyone else who's watching right now, there's no accidents. You're here for a reason. And so something about love is definitely ready for a breakthrough. Oh, 2 cards here. I'm going to draw one of these. Crystal, what else do we have? Okay, Caterpillar. So anyone who's listening, you can join in the energy. This is a little bit of a love reading here. So the Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So Crystal, I'm definitely picking up energy that you are having a bit of impatience, that you've wanted love for a long time, and it seems like everyone else is finding love, and it's not your turn. You may have been invited to a couple of weddings and over the summertime, and when you went to the weddings, this kind of reminds me of a wedding scenario here, that there was so much disappointment that your turn has not come, okay? And I feel for you, my heart, I do. I feel like there's an ache in your heart to feel loved. And I have to encourage you that you are in a transitional stage. When you're waiting for love, it can be hard to love who you are right now because there's an element of sadness to it. The caterpillar, though, when the caterpillar is busy crawling along the ground, there's not sadness in the caterpillar. In fact, many caterpillars are quite beautiful. And so to enjoy your caterpillar energy while you are in that stage is really helpful for you. Okay, Crystal? Knowing that even though you haven't met your person yet, you are relishing and enjoying your singleness. Many times when people come to me for advice, and any of you who are looking for a soulmate, hi Sumya, welcome. Even how you're asking about a person and if they have feelings for you. When people come and ask me for love advice, I always remind them that they are a wonderful manifester. You're so powerful. And they say to me, no, that can't be true. I want a partner. I can't be a good manifester because I haven't met my person yet. And I love to help them understand that they're manifesting their singleness. The very fact that you're single is showing that the way you think and the way you speak supports a single life, because people that are in love and with their person, they speak an entirely different language. So, Crystal, remember, as you enjoy the stage you're in now, you are preparing yourself for the love that's coming. Okay? Beautiful reading, Crystal. Thank you so much for being here with us today. And so, Kane, hey, Kane, my friend, Sumya, I'll add you to the list. I hope I'm saying your name right. Okay, so thank you for those little hearts. I love that. I appreciate you. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up, joining my community, help spread the word, and I really appreciate it. Today we're using our imaginations, and imagine that you're coming right into my garden, sitting right across from me so I can look you in the eye and give you a reading and help you get unstuck. So, Kane, are you going to let me know on a particular situation? Or do you just want me to, oops, wow, this card flew out of the deck. Thank you, I always appreciate that. You are welcome, Kane. Do you feel stuck? Oh my gosh, the cards are hopping. Is there an area that you're stuck? You don't have to tell what it is if you don't want, but can you resonate with the idea of just not getting someplace that you're trying to get? Well, these cards were so eager. Kane is one of my longtime followers, has been following me for, I would say, a couple years, huh, Kane? So here's the first card that popped out. And we have a journey with the carriage card. A journey, either physical or mental. Okay, so that card hopped out first. Very excited to be your card today, Kane. And the reason I'm placing the cards the way I am is because I feel like we're all going through a portal right now. There's so many changes that are happening in the world, some of them good, some of them not so good. And we're all kind of being called to keep on going. You know the movie Finding Nemo, where Dora is like, keep on swimming, right? Keep on swimming. And then we have club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. So, Kane, it looks to me like I'm wondering if you're moving soon, or I wonder if the place that you're living, it just feels like there's, Kane, you know what I'm sensing? You know I don't hold back when I get a story. But I feel like Spirit might be kicking you in the butt a little bit, Kane, if you'll pardon my bluntness. I feel like there's a squeeze on you right now, that it's a squeeze. Either you realize a change is coming, it could be a move, it could be a shift in how you're thinking. And actually, I think that fear that you're being bullied or pushed into something that doesn't serve you is part of the, I'm going to use the word suffering. I feel a strong sense that you're being hard on yourself, Kane. In fact, Kane, you want to put your hand right up on your chest, right on your heart, because you might be the one who's creating this energy of doing something against your own will. Sometimes when you've got a habit or a behavior that is holding you back, sometimes there's no other humans that even know that's true, because we don't share ourselves completely. It's almost as if you curate yourself when you're with other people to get along. And so there's some squeeze going on. The reason I say that is because here's this carriage, but there's no horses. It looks like it hasn't even been being connected to the power to take the journey. So Kane, take a breath. Remember, nothing is supposed to stay in the same place. Movement is a part of life, all right? Whatever is going on for you, and you know I should write down, I always tell myself this during the readings and I forget, but my email address is patternbreakertarot@gmail.com. You can go to my website, manifestfaster.com, and contact me there. But if you hear anything in this reading and you're wondering how to apply it or what's going on, please reach out. I am more than happy to share an email and help you get to this place, because as I love to remind y'all, what's in this portal, what's coming forward for you, Kane, is a thing of beauty. When I look at this tree in the background, can you see that the branch has been cut off? Many times we have to cut something off in order to make headway. Can you relate, Kane? Hi, Todd. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here, Todd. Would you like me to read you some cards? I'm happy to do it. I'm collecting a list, and I'm just taking a sip of my water. Thank you for being here today, Kane. For those of you guys, sorry, I didn't mean to slurp my water. That was kind of rude. But if you could push that little heart button down there in the bottom right and just throw Kane some love, because I know sometimes, what is that saying, that you can get caught between a rock and a hard place, right? Thank you so much. Yes, we're sending you love, my dear friend Kane. Where's my own finger here? Oh, here. There. Thank you. Thank you. Mystic Christina, welcome. Ooh, Todd, that's a good question. Thank you so much. Okay, Todd, let me read my list here. Christina, I'm so glad you're here today. I've been thinking about you this week. How have you been doing, my friend? Let's see here. So we have Nettie is next, and then we have Dream Home, Bharghavi, Sumya, Todd, and Christina. If you cannot hang in here because you have somewhere to go, I understand completely. I appreciate you spending your time with me. I will put timestamps here today, and I'm going to put your name so you can easily find your reading if you need to go. Okay, Nettie. Oh, Nettie, you got that goldfish card popping right out. I'm using the tea leaves today for you guys that are just joining me, because tea leaves are my go-to cards for looking for things that are keeping us stuck. The tea leaves do not mince words. They come right out and they call it. Ooh, gosh, Nettie, you got what's going on for you. I know last time you were here, you were looking for a home. You're hoping for direction on finding your home. Have you had any movement there? Or are you still waiting? And these 3 cards popped out, but this is only divine timing. Miss Rhoda, I've been thinking about you, girl. Let's just pull out just one of these. And of course, that's Murphy, you guys. If you would like to have a reading with more cards, super simple. I do videos just for you, where I will pull several cards. All you have to do is let me know. Okay, Nettie, still working on the house, okay? The goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. All right. And our second is barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, or a home, right, Nettie? You're feeling something is lacking in your housing. So what we'll do here is there's a television show that I watched, and it was profound. I mean, I think it was probably one of the most spiritually uplifting programs that I've watched in a very long time. And the program is called Ted Lasso. And when I heard the name of it, I thought, well, that has no interest for me. But it turns out it's a beautiful story about an American man who was hired to coach a British soccer team. And it's just such a good story, because the Ted Lasso, the main character, is so positive. He's so uplifting. And no matter how his life gets turned upside down being in England, he never loses the ability to find something good in his situation. The goldfish, he was talking to his team. And so, Nettie, I feel like you're on team pattern breaker because you're here almost every week that I'm here. That you, as part of my team, I will say to you, you want to be like a goldfish. A goldfish has the shortest memory of any animal. This is from Ted Lasso. And it's the happiest animal on the planet because it has a 15-second memory. 15 seconds after something happens, the goldfish is on to something else. So, with that in mind, what universe is showing us is you've been spending a lot of time. Now, Nettie, you don't want me to hold back, right? You want me to tell it like I see it. I'm reading that you said yes, but I know you're saying yes. But the point is, though, that you're spending more time thinking about this empty barrel. You're spending a lot of time, and we all do it. I do it, trust me, where I am thinking more about what's not here. So let's say I'm wanting to manifest something for my home, and I'm waiting for the right opportunity, the right item that will fit. And I could look at the bare spot in my home every day and I could think, darn, it's not here yet. Where is it? Where's my new home? Where is it? But what happens is what you think about, you bring about. So every time you think to yourself, I'm still in my old home, you are making it a longer time. It's like you're stretching out time in the waiting room for your new home. Now, I know that sounds simplistic, but you guys know I listen to Abraham Hicks and other teachers. Neville is the main teacher, and lots of YouTube channels teach about him. But what they suggest is that you use gratitude to pretend you're already in your new home, okay? Because your feeling that you're lacking something is causing you to ruminate or be very focused on what's not there. The goldfish, the happiest animal on the planet. So, here, staying in gratitude, I am so grateful for the home that I'm in. Walk around your current home, touch things like I'm doing it right now, touch the curtains, touch the window, touch the wall, and say thank you. Thank you for my home. Thank you for the shelter it provides me. Even though I don't know how, I'm living in my home right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm living in my new home now. Even though it feels fake to say it, Nettie, it will really work. Now, Nettie, I would love to do a reading with you. You followed me for a really long time. What I'm doing I'm doing some live readings right now for the different astrological signs. And so anyone who wants me to do a reading for you, all you have to do is send me a message, and then whatever your birth sign is, if I have not used that birth sign yet for the month, I will do a reading for you as long as you're willing to share it with the collective, okay? So there's no excuse not to send in a request for a reading, because if you qualify, you get one for free. Okay, Nettie? Because I would love to draw more cards around housing. So, best you can, be a goldfish. When you look around and see something in your house that makes you feel dissatisfied, then just find something to be grateful for, or tell an affirmation of gratitude for your new home. I am so grateful for my new home. Trust me, it will work. You can use a mirror and speak to the mirror too. That's also a good tip. Speaking of homes, I have Dream Home next, then Bharghavi and Sumya, Todd and Christina. And you are welcome, Nettie. Have a beautiful day. And then Kushi. Hi, Kushi. Yes, this is a free reading, and I will be putting timestamps so you guys can find your reading later on if you can't stick around. Hey, Dream Home, you are here. Remind me, what was it that you're wanting to know, my friend? Bharghavi, you come after Dream Home. So your turn is almost here. I'll read the list again. Dream Home, Bharghavi, Sumya, Todd, Christine, and Kushi. Okay. Oh, yes, divine timing. Sorry, Rhoda. Let me put you in there. I don't want to forget Rhoda, my divine timing. I love your name. I just love it. And one of my favorite affirmations is I love how much divine timing is active in my life. Hi, Kushi. Okay, you need to wait a second. That's too many specifics. You have to hang out and wait because I can't keep track of the questions until it's your turn. Okay, so we have Dream Home. Universe. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. So, universe. First of all, Dream Home. Take a put your hand on your chest and take a breath. And one more deep breath. I am very glad that you're here, that you found my channel, Dream Home. I hope that you will be a subscriber so that you can receive the readings that I send. I am 100% confident that the universe loves you. Who else knows that the universe loves Dream Home? Put some hearts in there, right? When you're not able to receive love, it can be hard to believe it. And trust me, I am 72 years old right now. I can't even believe it. And it took me a long time to realize how loved I am. Sometimes when bad things happened, I thought it was because God did not love me, that the universe did not love me. And I learned over time that that's not true. Okay, there's no need to repeat questions because that just makes a little distraction. So believe me, I will be reading your cards ASAP. Okay, so Dream Home. When you're not feeling the love of the universe, what is that about? Because I will tell you, and the people who follow my channel also, we may not feel connected to universal love sometimes, but we all are loved. Okay, what do we have for our friend Dream Home? You know what, Dream Home, I'm just switching piles. I just feel like there's a special blessing in this pile. What do you have for Dream Home? Okay. The wishbone. Oh, look, the wish is granted, okay? So Dream Home, I feel like Spirit is granting a wish. I feel like sometimes you wake up during the night and you say to yourself, I wish I could feel it. I wish I could know. I wish it was easier for me. Okay. All right, so Dream Home. Hi, Jessica. Welcome. Dream Home. What's going on for you? Okay, this is a very simple message. Today is September 14. Okay, on September 14 of 2025, Dream Home, your wish is granted. You are loved. In order to feel more loved, we are going to have to do some work. This axe, notice how it's sharp and it's going to cut something off, okay? What's happening is your own mind, Dream Home, your own mind has been working against you. There's a part of your personality that is in charge, and it is repeating on a loop the question that the universe loves you. Now, is there any? Life is rude. Life is unfair. The universe is not rude or unfair. The universe is a universal power of love that covers all of us. But the things that happen in life cannot be predicted, and they can cause a lot of pain. Part of the human journey is to figure that out, and everyone has their own walk, their own journey. How you can work with your mind instead of letting your mind work against you. Part of it is to make a decision today that you will not say to yourself, I wonder if the universe loves me. Is it possible for you to change your speech? When you change your words, your beliefs will change. So when you catch yourself, sometimes it's good to wear a rubber band on your wrist. And then when you catch yourself denying that the universe loves you, you can switch wrists, put the bracelet on the other wrist, and say, no, even though I don't know how, I know the universe loves me now. Even though I don't know how, I know the universe loves me now. Dream home. Write that down. All of you guys. This is the way to create those new beliefs, to train your mind to behave itself so it's not working against you. Even though I don't know how, I know the universe loves me now. I know it feels fake, dream home, but it will change your life. The universe is waiting for you to receive all of the love it has. How do you tell? You start feeling softer, and you also, people start being kinder to you. The universe will reach to you through the people around you. And one of the sneakiest tricks of the universe, are you ready? Do you guys want to hear a sneaky trick by the universe? Is there anybody out there? The secret trick is that strangers are often the people who bring love to you. And your own family and friends, they're quiet. So as you change your words, even though I don't know how, I feel the universe's love right now. Strangers and lucky occurrences will begin to happen for you. Okay, my friend? Biggest hug. Can we all do some hearts? Press that little heart button over here down at the bottom. See where it is? I don't have any. Or I would do it myself. But we are throwing out love for you, dream home. It is possible for you to change your perception around what love is possible for you from the universe. Okay, my friend? Anyone who wants to reach out, you are welcome to reach out. I would love to read cards for you or answer a question. I'm here for you. You can find all my contact information in the description box or my website, which I'd love for you guys to check out, manifestfaster.com. Lots of free goodies over there. Okay, Bharghavi, Sumya, Todd, Christina, Kushi, and then Rhoda. Okay, so which I'm going to switch back to my deck, and we have Bharghavi. Bharghavi, what was it? Was there a particular? Oh, general reading. Okay, so for this, and anyone who's listening, you don't have to, you can receive a really good reading just claiming one of the ones I'm doing for someone else. This is a collective energy, and many of us are struggling with the same issues. Bharghavi, where are you stuck? What's going on? You don't have to put it in here. Spirit knows. What is it that you are stuck about? It's so interesting. I'm thinking of a thorn. I mean, I'm thinking of a rose bush where you touch a thorn. Oops, Jessica. How could I not put you in there, Jessica? Okay. But that's the first thing I was thinking, Bharghavi. I don't know if you're a gardener or something, but I'm thinking of a thorn and how it hurts. It goes right into your skin, so sharp. Oh, card just flipped out to the floor. So I feel like there's something going on where you felt stung. Oh, a woman with dark hair. Okay. Hi, Supriya. Welcome. Oh, Dream Home, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. Big hug to you, my friend. Those affirmations work. They really do. I mean, I've been through some dark times, speaking of dark, and I've had to really trust that changing my words can change the energy around my life, okay? Supriya, yes, ma'am, I see you. And you are going to follow Jessica. Okay, so just keep listening for your name. I will read the list as I go down. We try to do as many readings as I can today, you guys. Okay. Oh, plus I'm going to add the timestamps so you can come back and listen. So here we have, who is it? Bharghavi. Okay, Bharghavi, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So I'm feeling that thorn. Oh gosh, well here's roses right here. But I didn't think of it, the thorns, and also you can't see them. You know, when it's a bush, it's far, far away from us. In our valley, deep personal strength and peace that assure success. All right, so I feel for you, Bharghavi. Do a little bit of an audit where you just think to yourself, who has hurt your feelings? What a woman, a dark haired woman, let's just put her there, see if that fits. And you look back over the last, I'm thinking 6 months or so. I feel like you've kind of been in a valley. You have felt a little bit discouraged or disillusioned, that you wish things were different. And yet, and you're so willing. Bharghavi, you've been to many of my readings and you keep coming back. So I know that the words are comforting to you. So you're on the path, right? You're on the path. And remember, the reason I selected this particular background today is because I want for us to go through this doorway. I want us to go through into the newness of what's waiting for you. Okay, we're coming into the last part of the year. It's harvest time. It's hard. It's time to lean in to what it is universe has for you. So peek in your past 6 months or so forward. What dark-haired woman has hurt your feelings? Could be a professional or it could be personal. But what you're not seeing, Bharghavi, is you're not really stuck. You're in that place where you're learning what it is to do next. I feel like this is a matter of heart with all the green that's here, and it's very green at the bottom of the valley. So that's where the heart can go for healing. There is a new sun rising, a new day is coming. Your time in the valley is coming to an end. This reminds me of the Hanged Man energy in the tarot deck, because we can volunteer to take ourselves out of the game to heal. So there's that thorn. It's not like a tree fell on you. I'm not seeing it that big of a thing, but there's a thorny situation. Oh, there's sharpness in her hairpiece, and there's some need for forgiveness or to let go of a dark-haired woman who has caused you some stress. Okay, Bharghavi? If there's no one, because again, I'm, reading off the cuff here. If you say to me, Catherine, no, there has not been a dark-haired woman, then I would definitely, okay, hold on. Okay, all right. If there is not a dark-haired woman, what I would like for you to do is to assume that this is a finished thing, that this dark-haired woman's time to teach you is finished. Don't let this cut you off from receiving the promise of all that personal strength and peace that are here for you. Okay? I just get an overwhelming feeling that this dark-haired woman's part of the picture. You guys, write to me. If you have questions, write to me. you can send an email at patternbreakertarot@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to help you out there. Hi, Amias. Amias. I will put your name down here at the end. Okay, very good, Bharghavi. And next we have Sumya. Are you still here, my dear? My friend Sumya. And then I have Todd and Christina, Kushi, Rhoda, Jessica, Supriya, and Amias. I have so many. I'm going to try to get as many as I can in there. Okay, so Amia, we'll just move along, and when I come to you, I will read your cards. Hi, Supriya. Welcome. Okay, so now we have Sumya. Let's grab this deck. And Sumya. Let's see. If you're just visiting, welcome. I'm Catherine. This is Pattern Breaker Tarot. We're all about breaking the patterns of being stuck today. It's not fun when you're stuck, is it? My dear friend Sumya. Let's see. Here's our first card. And I'm using the tea leaves today. Oh, the tea leaves, because they don't hold back. These cards do not let me down. I was kind of afraid to use them actually when I started, because sometimes the messages seem sharp, but I love it because we need to be pruned. We need to take parts of our personality that are not working very well, and we can make some adjustments. So for Sumya, good luck, good fortune. Well, that's great. Let's see what else. And handshake. Okay, so Sumya, I don't know what's going on for you, but what we're seeing here is that this is a time of opportunities coming. So from here to the end of the month, watch for the people that come into your life. Watch for connections that feel well, and especially a meeting with a stranger could be important. Now remember, just in the last few minutes, I told you that one of the sneaky ways that the universe shows love, are you ready? One of the sneakiest ways that the universe shows love is through strangers, okay? Through strangers. Many times, a stranger will be kinder to you than your own family. I don't know why that is. I don't know why sometimes in families, people are rude to one another or cross with one another, whereas a stranger gets greeted with a big warm smile. So some stranger is going to come up to you, Sumya. They're going to reach their hand to shake your hand, and things are going to flip in a hurry. Could be a job opportunity, it could be a new friend, but when you have that happen, when you reach out to greet someone with a handshake, this reading is going to come into your mind, and you're going to think to yourself, oh, this is just what Catherine was talking about. Okay, my friend? Very nice reading. I am glad for it. And if you're here accidentally, you just are happening by, claim that piece of good luck. The more of us that claim good luck today, the more it's likely to happen for all of us. It's great energy. So welcome. If you guys are new, somebody's just joining me, thank you for checking me out. I appreciate it. Just like Southwest Airlines, I know you have tons of choices when it comes to your readings, and I appreciate that you've chosen me this morning. Thank you. Just hit that thumbs up, and it just helps YouTube bring more people to the reading. Okay, Todd. Todd, are you still here listening in? I will be time stamping. If you need to leave, just tap the thumbs up before you go. Thank you. Okay, so Todd, let's see here. Oh, Todd, fiery. All right, let's see. Hey, Todd, welcome. Glad you're here. I love when the cards are jumping. It does my work for me. Some people ask me, how do you know what to tell when you're, oh, thank you. I've been doing this a long time, years, decades, and what I have found is that the stories really tell a story by themselves. And I'm blessed to be able to interpret them in a way that helps people, and then humbly put it out there that it's spirit through me, you guys. So 2 cards came out, Todd, so I'm just pick one here. Hi, Olu, welcome. We have fire and we have broom, new home, new attitude. Okay, and we have fire, which is strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Are you a Leo by chance, Todd? Or another fire sign? Remember, as I picked our setting today, my enthusiasm for it was that we go through this next gateway, that we take a chance, do something that our soul is calling us to do. It's time to use this portal energy. Okay, so Todd. So, is it what I'm seeing here? I just feel that fiery energy. A Pisces Sun, Sag Rising. Okay, got it, got it. So what I'm seeing, Todd, is there a specific block? Are you looking, do you want to, oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Bharghavi. Is there a block that you're aware of right now or someplace where you're stuck, Todd? I think that having that Pisces, Sag tug of war has to be challenging for you. And I'm sensing you might be misunderstood, Todd, where people, you might think, why are they acting like that? That's not what I intended. Okay, okay. I'm thinking, I'm sensing, that's probably what I'm sensing, is that the how do I say this, the balance that a water sign and a fire sign, that is something that is tugging at you, okay? And so I feel that with this strong emotion, passionate love or hate, there's a couple of ways to interpret. But when I look at this broom and the new home, new attitude, I feel like there's spirit is calling you to release some strong emotion from something that's happened in the past and do that house cleaning. This is very much like the reading we had with the hatchet, where it's like cutting off thoughts that are not serving you. Oh, yeah, for Dream Home, where we were talking about that your worst enemy can be living in your own home, meaning your own mind. And that you, when you mention your thoughts, Todd, our thoughts can either build us up or tear us down. Isn't it true? And getting on the negative, I suck, I'm no good, everybody else has it better than me, and you feel that energy overcome you, it's coming from your mind. Like, see my hand here? My hand is not delivering meanness to me, it's just sitting there. I could say the same thing about my elbow or my knee. These are parts of me, but they're not conjuring up negative thinking. That's happening in your mind. So what's happening right now in this moment is that there's a lot of heat. It's churning with you, Todd. It is wanting a voice. First thing that hits me is creativity. Are you a musician or an artist or a writer? There's something that could be released with creativity. If there's a hobby that you did when you were young and you haven't done it for a while, that's what I'm sensing. To do some housekeeping, creating a new home. Oh, you're a painter. Okay. I just started painting myself. I have some ability. Anybody can learn anything. And on YouTube, truly, you can learn anything. And I haven't painted in over 20 years. There's no reason for it except that when I'm painting, I look at it and go, that sucks, Catherine. And it's really not. It's fine. It's fine. Okay? And so the point is that doing something creative can be extraordinarily helpful. Okay? So one of the things that I do, Todd, and you've been here, haven't you? You've been here before, I think. But there's a way of journaling that is artistic, and it's also super easy. Anybody can do it. That's the truth. Anyone can do it, and I call it scribble journaling, okay? So when you are really, let's say here you feel this fiery energy, and this is, you guys, all of you who are listening, to try this. You're upset with someone, you're upset with yourself. You're just not meeting your own standards, Todd. It's not like you want to lower your standards. It's just that you don't want to pick on yourself for errors and mistakes and failures, right? So with the scribble drawing, what you do is grab you can use a Sharpie, that works real good, and hold your ill will in your mind, and then just scribble. And you'll feel it. Like if you start thinking to yourself, why did you do that? I hate that that happens. Whatever it is that's natural. And then scribble as you're thinking or speaking these things. You can really change your life. Because right now, the holding that fiery inferno of thoughts and emotions inside of you is no good. It's not good for your health and your well-being, okay? So another thing I want to show you, you guys know, if you've been here before, I'm doing some doodling on steroids, and there's a lot of YouTube videos out there on neurographic art, and I'm just going to put a piece here. Neurographic art is doodling that is done to generate images that look like brain cells, and the whole thing of retraining your brain. And so I have been experimenting with these because it's fun for me. And on the back of the card, I put the data, the information about what's troubling me. And then I go ahead and create, let me turn it around. I go ahead and create a drawing and then color it in. This is scribble art. Anybody can do it. But for you, Todd, it might be very fruitful. And then I add affirmation to the front. There's nothing too good for me, you know. So if you want more information, again, please contact me, patternbreakertarot@gmail.com. I will totally guide you to some things that'll help you. Because what I'm seeing, Todd, is as you walk through this portal, you're going to have a breakthrough. And whatever is keeping you stuck is going to start to move. It's like you're lubricating it with oil, and it's going to swing open for you. Okay, Todd? There you go. Thank you for being here, Todd. I love when you guys come back to visit me. I love it. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for when you guys check out my little videos, I call them vitamin V for victory. I just put little bitty videos out for you pretty much on the daily just to keep you in alignment. Thank you guys for all those thumbs up today. You are welcome, Todd. I'd love to know what's going on. I would love to know. Feel free to write to me. Okay, Christina. Christina has been walking through the fire. Okay, Christina. Let's see here. What is it? Oh, you know what? I'm feeling that card is in the other deck. There's so many cards in the tea leaves, it's impossible for my little hands to hold on to all of them. Fire. Yep, fire. Let's see. What is it? Ooh, I just got hit with goosebumps. What do you have? Do you know if you ever get goosebumps, or if you yawn, or even if you belch during a reading, that's a sign in your body that energy is flowing and you're actually coming into tune with spirit as I'm giving the information. So, and I've just got goosebumps. Oh, great. Oh, shark. All right. So we have a month of the year and we have shark. Okay, interesting, Christina. Man, I wonder what's going on with you, girl. Okay, shark. Take care, there will be a loss of material wealth. So I think this echoes something that's been going on for you in the recent past. Of course, Christina is someone I've known for a long time. We've done work together, so I know a little bit of your background. And so I'm not sure if this is today's energy or if this is a signal of other past energy that's coming to fruition. Oh, August, interesting. Okay, so it does look like that there was something that happened in August that has got you in that stuck place, okay? So let's see. Oh, okay. So I feel like the light is coming forward. I like how this this sun is got those wispy clouds in front of it. It's almost like the fog is lifting. You know how that is when you can see the sun shining through a low-hanging cloud or a foggy day, it starts to break through. So I feel like whatever was happening last month, it has had profound effect. There may have been people that were not who they seem to be. Someone who may have said or done something, and I'm sensing that this is a cycle. Yes, for sure. I'm sensing the cycle of like feast and famine, and how the cycle of being betrayed, I'm just speaking what I'm sensing, the cycle of being betrayed by people has just been so constant, it's exhausting. Okay, so the shark energy here, I feel like part of you is, I was going to use the F word, forking, exhausted to be dealing with sharks. That it's your tenderness, your heart is really tired of the sharky energy that's been surrounding you. So this particular time is fruitful for you. The lessons you've been learning are deeply embedded. I know you've been doing some of the neurographic art. Continue. It really is helpful. And I'm also starting to listen to some interesting information by someone called Bashar. Bashar has been around for 40 years, and I'm just hearing about it. It's like so wild, isn't it? I mean, some of you are here for the first time, and when you hear me speak about the cards, there's something familiar, like this feels familiar. It's how spirit works to draw us together. And so Bashar, the way he explains things about accepting who we are right now, that we are absolutely not the same person we were yesterday. We're not. And we're not the same as we'll be tomorrow. And the true mastery of the bleep and sharks is the ability to forget them as quickly as possible and let them go. Were you here, Christina, when I did the goldfish reading? And Ted Lasso is on, I think it's on Apple TV, I think. Or no, it's on Paramount. But anyway, definitely worth watching. Very inspiring program. But the happiest animal in the universe is the goldfish, according to Ted Lasso. Because, oh gosh, isn't it inspiring? I mean, Ted, I can't tell you, I cried. I mean, I was in tears over some of the ways that he maneuvered in his world to stay positive. And the goldfish has a memory of 15 seconds. But we don't do that. We have a memory of a shark. I mean, we just remember every hurt feeling, and we try to be so careful. We have to be careful. We can't dare trust anyone because they all have hurt us. The truth is, all life that you have is in this moment. This moment that you're listening to me right now, and thank you for listening me go on. It brings me such joy to see the cards. But releasing the past is critical. So Christina, definitely you are somebody who could take advantage of the free reading, because just message me with a question. And if your astro sign is up for me to do a reading, I'll do a reading for you, as long as you don't mind me sharing it with the collective. It's part of what I can do to help people with specific situations, okay? Okay, so Choky, hey Choky, I see you. You have several people in line, so you don't need to repeat. I will get to you if I possibly can. Okay, so yes, because it's like tapping, which of course you know I love tapping. Tapping is very efficient, and I'm using tapping in my videos now. So you will receive a reading for your birth sign and a tapping script. Just email me, okay? Because this is something you can change. And you can say, Christina, because you're a Ted Lasso fan, and I appreciate that about you, you can say, I am a goldfish, not a forking shark. Got it? I am a goldfish, not a forking shark. And I hope that made you laugh, and you can use your own choice of F word in there. Okay, so let me give you guys the lowdown. We have Choky. Hi, Choky. Choky. Okay, so Christina, I have Kushi, Rhoda, Jessica, Supriya, Amias, and Choky. So Choky, I got a few ahead of you, so stay patient. And Christina, I'm so glad. I love your energy on my calls. It just fulfills me. This doing lives for you guys is a highlight of my life. And I have to tell you, I never saw myself doing this. I'm 72. I'm a grandmother. I did not think I would be having a YouTube channel. It's ridiculous. And then I used to not trust, like I would feel the story come and my mind would think, how do you know? How can you can't say that? That's stupid, and all sorts of self-sabotage. And then fortunately you guys have been the best because you let me know if it's spot on or not. And I don't mind the thumbs down. If I deserve it, then heck yeah, whatever. But many of you contact me and let me know that the message was meaningful. So thank you. Thank you so much for helping me build this channel. So this is for Kushi. Kushi. What's going on for you, Kushi? If you're still here, Kushi, let me know. Now remember, I am putting timestamps, so if you can't hang out, don't worry. My reading will be for you if I can get to it. Let's see what time. Oh, I've been here an hour already. Holy moly. Should I stay a while longer, you guys? Kushi. There's one card. And here's our other one. Carrot. Carrot. And bat. Bat, take care. Enemies are working against you. Okay, and carrot, opportunity or windfall. Okay, so Kushi, what I'm getting here is there's some bad actors here. Something in what you're dealing with, whether it's a relationship or career, something's not looking like it should. And so somebody is offering you there's something. It could be an investment. It could be come work over here. It could be a relationship where they're wanting you so much that you're not looking clearly for your own well-being. Something in a situation, you're not seeing all of the details. So Kushi, make sure that you do everything you can to get all the information you need before you go forward. If you feel suspicious, honor it, okay? If something doesn't feel right, often there's a detail you haven't seen, okay? It doesn't mean that there's bad. It doesn't. It just means take time. How many of you guys who are watching, isn't it true that some opportunities have come? It looks so good. Some of you make the mistake of marrying the person like I did, and it ends up being a disaster because I didn't pay attention to a yellow flag, right? So I feel like whatever's being offered to you right now, Kushi, it may not be what you think it is. So take your time, look at all the facts before you decide, okay? I have a feeling that there's other people listening that you heard me say that and you thought, that's exactly my situation. That's what the readings for the collective can do. So thank you, Kushi, for being here right now. Rhoda, is this your divine timing? Are you still here, Rhoda? I really appreciate, Rhoda, you're another person who has come to my readings over such a long time. I'm just taking this hand and putting it on my heart right now. I feel the love. I hope all is well with you. So do you sense, knowing you, as I don't know you very well, just a little bit, but I know you take on a lot. I've forgotten your birth sign, but I know it can be hard for you to, it takes one to know one, Rhoda. But I know that you have that, similar to me in that regard, that you do care for other people. And when other people are messing up, when other people are causing a lot of drama, oh yeah, Capricorn, Sun and Moon, oh, okay. It's hard for you to see people messing up. It's hard. You have the desire to bring stability to people. And that can be, it can get you stuck. In fact, I'm learning some valuable lessons. There's a family member of mine that brings me tension when I'm thinking about them. And I'm learning to release my worries to universe. I'm trying to be like a goldfish. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the goldfish is supposedly supposed to be the happiest animal on the planet because it has a memory of 15 seconds, and so nothing bothers it from the past. Now, can we say an amen to that? If we could just release ourselves from pointless worry and upset about other people. I mean, you know, adults can usually take care of themselves, even if they're making a mess of things. All right, so what's you have for my friend Rhoda? Rhoda, you know what? I'm just thinking it's the other deck. Okay, now remember, as we go through the portal, we're not wanting to be stuck. We want to move through the portal. What's the most logical movement that we have for us right now? Okay, I'm sensing, woo. Okay, I'm sensing this one and this one. Remember, if you would like a full reading, there's a couple of options. Number one is you can purchase one from me. I'll read cards on a video. The second one is to enjoy a collective reading done with you as the heart of it. Just send me an email, ask me your question, and I will create a reading and tapping for you as long as you're okay with me sharing it with the collective. I'm going to hold back on that one, Rhoda. Box, you will receive a gift. Okay. Interesting. So I'm picking up an Asian vibe here. And so I'm not sure how that might be meaningful for you. I'm also noticing that this is, as I look at the fastener, it's not like a padlock, but it does show that something is closed. Okay, it's not an open gift. I'm wondering, do you have a gift around the house that you haven't opened that you're just delaying it? And we have June. Oh gosh, look at the art. See how this angel, the hands are open and drop this box. So I feel like for you, Rhoda, there's something that's stuck because of, okay, I'm going to use something a lot because it's vague, but I'm sensing that something came into your life in June that did not look like a gift. A piece, you might even call it a piece of bad luck, a piece of misfortune. Wow, okay, so I just have to tell you what's going on outside my window right now. I have a little bird fountain out there, and it's been out there for 2 years. I never see birds at it. They eat the seed, but they don't use the water. And right now there were 3. Okay, there were 3 birds at that water fountain. It's something I've never seen. So I completely taking that as a sign for you, Rhoda. I always pay attention to the animals around me. So there was something that happened in June, and it did feel not like a gift, all right? So just go back, do kind of a audit. It was just a couple months ago, but something in June, perhaps a disappointment that did not at all feel like a gift. But in hindsight, and when you look back to that happening, a couple of things happened. Number one, in this situation, you learned about yourself. You learned what you really, really want. The deep lesson of times when we feel stuck is that we are not recognizing that our very stuckness is a place to grease the wheels, so to speak, and use the opportunity to grow. I just got this, it's sitting here watching me do this reading, and it says grow. But it's just that reminder that when things are not going the way you expect, to don't freak out, because there are opportunities to grow. As you open your heart to whatever it was that happened in June, you're going to give the universe an opportunity to teach you deeply. Holding ourselves closed because of hurt feelings or fear, it causes the energy from the universe to circle around us looking for an entry point. All right? Be sure to write me an email if you need more guidance, and I'll just can give you a resource and point you in the right direction. Okay, Rhoda? It's hard, really hard, to see difficult things as gifts. But the gift in it is it's a wake-up call. Okay, my friend? Thank you. And divine timing. It's to choose that name is gutsy. You know what I mean? Because what it says to the universe is, or the universe thinks, oh, divine timing, that's what she wants to learn about? Okay, let's do some work around divine timing. Okay, very good. I do have time for a couple more readings. I'm doing my very best to get to everybody. I just so appreciate you guys being here. I'm glad it was resonant for you. That's the thing. This reading in a collective scene like this, some of the messages may be for someone else that's listening. So the very fact that you receive something at a distance from me, it just means the world. And my heart feels so happy to be doing this work for you guys. Okay, Jessica, are you still here, my friend? What do we have for Jessica? Where do we want Jessica to turn? Like when she crosses this portal, which way? Which way will it be? Hi, MeRita. Welcome. I'll put your name at bottom of the list. I don't know how long I'm going to go. I'm doing my best to read for everyone that's here best I can. And then some people may have to wait till next Sunday to hop into the list. But very interesting about those three birds. Do you have any insight on that, divine timing? Because that was just, it's abundance for sure. It's abundance because I love the birds so much. And I would be over the moon to see birds happily in the watering fountain every day. And so I kind of just been watching the empty thing. It's a little fountain out there, and nothing ever comes to it. So the fact that those three are there really gets my attention. Dr. V, hey, how are you doing, Dr. V? I wasn't here last week. I had just a busy day and interfered with my live schedule, but I'm hoping that you are doing well, my friend. Okay, Jessica. Don't worry if you miss your reading. You can come back and hit the timestamp. Hey, Jessica. Welcome, my friend. I believe I've seen you here before. Hey, Foodie. I know I've seen you before here. Jessica, is there anything particular? Okay, Choky, you're coming up. We have Jessica, Supriya, Amias, Choky, and then MeRita. Is that right? MeRita? Oh, meet MeRita. I want to see it right. Okay. Okay, Jessica, what do we have? I know that there's a portal waiting for you. An entry point is waiting for you. And what's keeping you stuck in place that you're not moving? Okay, this one moved, so I'll take it. Oh, I love when they jump. The energy is juicy today, you guys. Maybe I'll try to stay a little bit longer. It's so fun. Okay, so let's see. I'm great, hey Foodie. I hope you are also. Jessica, first card, firecracker, excitement. And this one flew out of the deck excited, success assured. Okay, Jessica, man, I wish I had a little bit more info, but don't worry, you don't have to say. But I wonder what's going on for you, okay? Now, the thing about firecracker is that they are exciting, aren't they? I mean, when you go see fireworks, it's just, there's so much excitement and the ooh, ah, when everybody gets excited. Okay, good. That restlessness. This is what the words that just were going to pour out of my mouth were about timing. Because the firecracker, when you go see fireworks, they have to light it on the ground, right? And they light it, and then it flies up in the air for a certain amount of time, and then it explodes. And it's quite exciting to see that explosion. There's a reason it does not explode right after you light it, right? That would be terrible because someone would get hurt. So, right now, it's so important for you to realize that there's a pregnancy involved, not children, but a pregnancy of abundance. I have been getting a huge, what do you call it, revelation on the Empress card. And it's really changed my view of manifesting, conscious creation, where you're looking, what do I want to do next? You pick what it is you want to do and then move forward. So there's always a gestation from the idea to the manifestation. Ideas are manifested first. You get the idea, it's inspired, it draws you to action. And if you picture a long fuse, right, you get the idea way over here, my hand's behind me. And so this is what's going on for you, Jessica, is that you know how a fuse works. The fire is slowly advances forward. Slowly does it advance forward. Pretty soon, there's my finger coming into the picture. So the fuse is getting shorter and shorter as this pop of excitement's going to come to you. You are correct. The restlessness is a sign that something's coming. You can hear the sizzle of this wick getting closer and closer. You might have heard that I mentioned Bashar, who I'm just starting to listen to. I do listen to a lot of Abraham Hicks. One of the things Bashar teaches is to let excitement guide you. When you're at your highest excitement, you're on track. For me, I love doing these readings. It is it's kind of my second highest excitement right now because there's something else I'm doing that is more exciting to me. But this is fireworks for me. When I hear the stories come through me, they encourage me even. Whoever it is that's helping me, I prefer to believe the divine is, that grants me the ability to tell stories from the cards. It makes me get goosebumps. So for you, Jessica, look at this egg card. Success assured with good plans and hard work. So you have an idea, probably several, that are in the nest, right? And you feel the restlessness that's right before birth. I don't know if you have children, but that part about actually having children and going through a pregnancy, when you are ready to give birth, everything in you wants to finish it, right? Your bathroom habits are off, your food intake is off, all the organs inside are squished together to have that baby in the belly. In energy, it's kind of the same way. You are getting ready to birth something really exciting. So is there something you've been procrastinating on? Are you a healer of some kind? Do you have a side hustle that is wanting to have some life? Do you read cards? Are you a Reiki practitioner? Is there something in your life that is ready for action that can leave your life generally the same so you don't jump into anything too quickly, but you start taking inspired action towards a new direction? Okay, this is a terrific reading for you. It's a juicy time in the heavenlies. I know it's eclipse season. I'm not an astrologer, but I do know that these full moons and new moons that are happening right now are pulling us in a direction of making progress. Make sense, Jessica? This is a terrific reading. And remember, if it pops too early, it destroys the magic. So trusting, and you can say as an affirmation, even though I don't know where this is going, I know my excitement will guide me. Even though I'm unsure of what's happening next, I'm going to look for what creates maximum excitement as I think of creating it. Okay, Jessica? this feels like such a strong reading. My goal is that y'all would have the courage to step through this portal that's available right now and move, take action, take inspired action to move through your situation. Okay, let me just take a second, grab a drink of water. And Supriya, this is your reading. Supriya, are you still here with me? Dr. V, if I can, I will try my best. I've got Supriya, Amias, Choky, MeRita, and Dr. V. I'll do my very best to get through everyone, best I can do. So this card right here is just standing at the top of the deck, calling my name. So for Supriya, this is your first one. Okay, Choky, hold on, okay? Don't get impatient. Hey, Foodie, did I put you in there? Oh, hey, Foodie, let me get you in there. I'm going to put you right before Dr. V. Dr. V, sorry, but I don't want to miss hey, Foodie. Okay, excellent. All right, hey, Foodie, MeRita. Okay, good. Thank you so much. Choky, easy. Oopsie. Okay, and now. Okay, Supriya. We have the camel card. And we have a green card here. It is marriage. Okay, so Supriya, it looks to me like marriage is on your mind. Now, Choky, you might want to pay attention to this one too, because you have been putting your energy into this reading. So I will get to you also, but for Supriya, it seems to me that marriage is very important, that it's something that you've wanted it for a long time, and it's like what you call it, I would call it a deal breaker. It's like this is a must-have. There's no compromise here. I definitely want marriage. Now, Supriya, if you're already married, this may be just that sign that you want a lasting marriage, that whatever it is that's happening for you, you want it to last a long time, okay? And so for you, Supriya, persevere and you will overcome the problems. So if you are wanting to have a relationship and it's not happening right now, or if you're out of alignment with your person, what I'm seeing is that this pack on the camel's back is not well placed. It's tipping forward, okay? So it shows me that there is something out of balance for you, Supriya, when it comes to your person. So as you are pursuing your ideal relationship, what it is you're wanting is to find balance in yourself. It's so important, and this is important for you too, Choky. It's so important that you not give in too much so that your own happiness is put second, that your own happiness is less important than getting together with someone. There are so many wonderful humans on the planet that you can connect with. There are fantastic people, unless you live on an island all by yourself. Whatever village, city, or town you live in, there are many, many human beings. Sometimes you think, well, I don't want just any human being. I want to have the best human for me possible, and I'm glad for you. But there's something out of order in your life. You might be a messy person and your house is a disaster, and when you want to welcome someone in your home, you would be embarrassed to have them come in, right? It could be that you have a habit that you're not comfortable with. I'm thinking of smoking cigarettes or something like that, chewing tobacco. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it's like if you thought about kissing a new person, you'd be like, well, I wouldn't even want to kiss myself right now, you know? I don't even know why I'm saying these things coming out. Oh, I know, because the camel spits. But the reality is, though, that you must find balance in yourself, confidence in yourself as a human, and working towards being the very best partner you can be. Why would someone pick you, right? How happy are you in your life? How successful are you in your career? How can you create more desire for somebody to be with you? Okay, Supriya? And again, if you have questions or comments, be sure to email me, patternbreakertarot@gmail.com, and I'll give you a bit of wisdom and resources. So, hi, randomness, welcome. And hi, Darlene, welcome. Okay, let's see here what's going. So Amias is next. Hi, Amias. Welcome. Remember, I will, and MeRita, we're coming after Choky. Okay, so I have Amias, Choky, MeRita, Hey Foodie, Dr. V, and I see randomness there. Okay, hang in there, MeRita. I may need you to tell me that again, but I will ask you, okay? So, Amias, what's happening for you? Thank you, guys. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Make sure to do that so other people know to find me on my lives. I appreciate you joining my channel just to follow these uplifting messages that come from Spirit. It is not fun to be stuck. Trust me, I've been stuck many times over the years. So, oops. Okay, Amias. Woo. Okay, so we have this well card came out first for you. Family wishes come true. And then these two cards came, so let me pick one. And we have boat. So Amias. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So Amias, it looks to me with these two cards, there's something happening in your family. And it's partly because of the discipline, hard work. I'm sensing like the parent figures that are coming through here. I just feel like there's things that were wished for by your family, like your grandparents or even your great-grandparents, that right now is starting to come into place. This actually could be that you're winning, that you're in line in an inheritance. You may get news for that. Maybe that's what I'm sensing, that something happened years ago that has been in play for a long time, and you couldn't see what was going to happen. And now, as the sun is setting here in this picture, the time has come to collect. So, Amias, again, this is a strong family vibe. This could be for somebody else who's watching me right now. I'm never quite sure when the energy comes through like this with the collective. But there's someone who's hearing my voice right now. You're going to get news of some sort of windfall, okay? It's exciting to see this happening. I'm going to jump in this energy, Catherine. I'm taking it. And that's where a collective reading is so fun, because anybody can have any of this energy. But I'm jumping into this well. Let me get a figure to represent that. Let's see, I'm just going to grab a crystal. Or go here. I'll just grab a crystal from my crystals. Okay. A tiger's eye. I love tiger's eye. So I'm going to lay this on this well. See if I can get it so you can see the tiger's eye part of it. There it is. Beautiful. As a symbol of me jumping down the wishing well. The wishing well of spirit, that there is money that is unexpected coming through family that I never expected, okay? Now, some people say to me, well, how do you know that's going to happen? I'm like, you know what? I don't care, honestly, because just opening myself up to that in my imagination, I may get money from a completely different source. One time, I got an insurance check for $500, and it just said, you overpaid your premium or something, and I didn't even remember or know what it was about. The first thing I was going to do was send it back to him and say, wait, it couldn't be me. I thought, no, no, no. This is money that came to me out of the blue. So let's join in this energy. We will all ride this wagon with Amias's cards, and let's see if all of us can manifest something special from universe this week. Okay? Again, if you're not here, be sure to check the timestamps. Okay, Choky. So Choky, what we're doing here is there seems to be a person that, oops, okay, and this card insisted on coming out. So Choky has a person in your life, and it's not comfortable. It's hot or cold. You obviously care for her more than she's caring for you. I hate to have to be the one to tell you that, but when somebody blocks you, they're doing it for a reason. And it can be very hard to be the person that got blocked, right? Very hard. Let's see what the cards have for you, Choky. My heart goes out to you. In fact, I feel in my chest, I just feel an ache in my chest. I'm just grab my other deck here because I don't want to take this lightly. I know how hard it is. What does Spirit have for Choky? Okay, here's your other card. Okay. The first one is spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. Isn't it something, you guys? Over all the years that I've pulled cards for people, I'm just overwhelmed. There are a couple hundred cards in this deck, I think, or maybe 100. I'm sorry, I should know. But there's tons of cards, and this is the one that came out for you, Choky. What this shows is that Spirit is with you, okay? Our energy combines when we come to these readings. That's like when you hit the thumbs up, it's like you are taking an action step toward the energy here. We are connected, Choky. Spirit is using these cards to bring you comfort today because this is how you feel, isn't it? You have heartache for something you no longer have. Let's take a look at our second card. And it's feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Choky. Are you serious? You guys, aren't you kind of amazed at these cards? I mean, you don't have to be a reader to read the cards. You just have to use your eyes. There's nothing that I could even say, I don't think, to make this more clear. And so, what does that mean for you, though, Choky? Because you're asking for a solution, right? Take a breath. I wish there was an easy way to say this, but this pretty much shows that this bird has flown. Right now, in today's energy, this is done. This person was not dependable, right? And they were insincere, but can I tell you something, Choky? This person has a hard time communicating. It's really hard for them to disappoint people. They don't understand you, how you've been acting. And it's been so difficult for them to speak the truth. And right now they're overwhelmed. All they know is they need the energy to stop. The most loving thing that you can do, Choky, is to stop. Give it a week. Okay, just 1 week. You can come back next Sunday. I'll be here. Give it a week where you simply do not contact them, where you honor their request. Give yourself time to be heartbroken. But if this person is truly your partner, things will turn around. They always do. But the harder you push right now, the more you're going to have suffering. The easiest way to ease out of this, the easiest way to be hurt like this, is just to be real with yourself. It's when I will use my scribbling technique. I already showed it. I don't know if you were here, Choky. So as you're sad right now, and even you might be annoyed with me because the cards did not come up with the solution that lets this work right now. But I'm not that kind of reader. I stick with what the cards say. And honestly, with the 78 cards that are in this deck or more, for these two cards to come out for you, Choky, is pretty significant. So what I suggest is the scribbling technique. So you're feeling your heartache, and you just scribble as you're feeling it. You can talk about it internally. You can say things like, this is so unfair. I love this person. Why are they blocking me? And as you're scribbling, you might even have tears. Why is this happening to me? It's not fair. I wish they would be open. I wish I could see. It's their birthday. I have to send something. No, you don't. The biggest gift you can give your person is to not send them something, to do not text them. Make your gift to them be that you're going to choose to let it go just for 1 week. Okay? Every time you think of your person, you can switch wrists with a bracelet, or you could carry a pocket full of coins or beans, and every time you think of your person, just take out one of the beans and put it in your other pocket. Just use some creative thinking to let them go just for a week. Okay? You can look in the mirror and you can say, even though I don't want to, I'm going to let her go for a week, and help yourself, because if there's a chance here, you need to honor her. All right? Everybody, if you could push the heart button here at the bottom right and throw Choky some love, because this is not easy. This isn't. And I don't want to assume that it is. I genuinely feel for you, my dear Choky. Please come back next week and let me know what's happening, okay? Next we have MeRita. Did I say your name right? MeRita? Okay, and MeRita, what was it? Hi, Andrea. Welcome. Okay, let's see here. Now, don't forget, I'm going to try my best to get to everyone. Oh, you know what? I know what's happening. I'm starting to run out of battery here. That's why I was a little behind. Okay, MeRita. Hi, MeRita. Suhita. Oh, gosh, so many people here. Okay, huge leap of faith. I moved 2,000 miles away from home. Ooh-wee. Hey, I went and lived in Mexico for 4 years. It was the best thing I ever did. It changed my life forever. It's not the first time I've picked up and moved to a different part of the world, so I get it, MeRita. Okay. So, MeRita. Hey, Gregory, welcome. Oh, hi, you guys. Suhita, Choky. I know, Choky, biggest hug. Okay, MeRita. Okay, Choky, yes, for affirmation, even though I don't know how, I'm leaving my person alone right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm choosing to think of something else right now. Okay? It takes discipline, honestly. That's why the beans in the pocket and using the scribbling technique will help you. It's like a pressure cooker. It'll take some pressure off if you can express something physical while you're leaving this person alone. Okay? MeRita, was there something specific? And then, hey, Foodie, you're next, and then Dr. V. And Andrea, what time is it? Oh, gosh, I'm almost at 100 minutes. I was only going to do an hour today. I'm just having so much fun. Okay, overall guidance. So, okay, what that means for me, MeRita, is you want to be thinking in your mind of something that where you're stuck. Okay, keep it Keep it, oh, okay, that's right, feeling lonely and lost. So there's something stuck in one of the life areas. So you could think of, you don't have to tell me, but thinking of your career, or maybe it's just your self-concept that you feel stuck because you can't stop feeling lost, right? So you're stuck in the lost energy. Okay, that'll work. Stuck in the lost energy. And we're definitely sensing that this is a time of passage with the moon and the new moon and the eclipses and all the things that are happening, that there's something going on. And so all of us are being called to move into something else, to transform. So what do we have for MeRita? It's hard to move so far away from home, but isolation can really get in the way. And so it could be that the sense of being lost is about you connecting with other people that feel lost. The very first thing that's coming to me before the card even flips is a music. Are you a singer? Do you play an instrument? How can you get involved in your community with something creative? Okay. All right, let's see. My dear MeRita, what is it the universe has for MeRita today? Okay. Okay, and oh gosh, this one's moving, so we'll take it. MeRita, door. See what I'm saying? Exactly what I'm saying. I love these cards. I've never done a whole reading just with the tea leaves, and I just think it's a winner. What do you guys think? Are you enjoying them? Opportunities are waiting for you right through the doorway. I should have cut a slit through here, and then I could slide the cards right through the doorway. But this is like a double message. There's an opportunity that's waiting for you completely. Yeah, music is therapy. So you might, I mean, honestly, joining a choir, even though you say, I can't sing, choirs don't care. Like they're choirs that'll help you sing better. I did it. And but there's something that is involving when you were younger, a hobby or something that you did when you were younger. So whatever that is, the universe is encouraging you today to find a way to get connected to a hobby or a group where people are doing stuff that you enjoy. Even having a coloring group. In my complex, I was thinking I should have a coloring group where we could just gather around a couple tables and color pictures and talk about the positive things that are working out, people that we know who are succeeding, right? Because there's always somebody doing okay in difficult situations. So there is an opportunity here. See, but the doors are closed. So it is possible that you're staying behind closed doors too much and that you need to, oh my gosh, look at this. Thank you, Spirit. This is such a, and MeRita, there is no accident that you are on this call or this video. This is such a powerful reading for you, my friend. The Sun card is the happiest card in the tarot deck. It's always positive. Even if you look at the negative side of the sun, it's still positive. Maybe it has a cloud in front of it. But it just is our source of happiness and well-being if we let it. The sun is a star. I always love thinking about that. The sun is a star. I love a starry night sky. Don't you, MeRita? Spirit is calling you to get out of the house. Okay? Connecting with nature. Open the door. Find that creative thing that you used to do. Okay? And start doing it again. Perhaps you heard me speaking about painting and that I hadn't painted in many years. 20 years go by just like that, trust me. And now I'm painting again. I still have self-criticism when I'm painting. But I have less self-criticism when I'm doodling. When I'm doodling, I actually enjoy it. And I created a little notebook so that I could keep my journaling and creating pictures where I doodle first and then color it in. It's called a what do we call it? What is it? I lost the word, is just running in my mind. Neurographic. Thank you, Spirit. Neurographic art. And there's gazillions of YouTubes out there, I'm not exaggerating, that will help you learn how. And so what happens is when you create a doodle like this and color it in, it doesn't matter how messy it looks. There's something cool that happens in your brain while you're creating these cool pictures. No kidding. And you can look up neurographic art. It's easy to find, and then it'll teach you how to do it. But you, MeRita, you need to do it outside. Find a picnic table. If it's cold in your climate right now, put on a jacket. But you are inside too much, okay? And there are people, I guarantee you, you are not the only person who feels lost in your town. No question. I'm in Tennessee now. 3 years I've been here, and I'm just starting to feel comfortable, okay? So it takes time, and there are humans in your current city who are dying for a stranger to give them a friendly smile. And if you've been here for a while today, I've taught this lesson 3 times now, that the universe has a very sneaky way of showing you you're loved. Okay, MeRita, are you ready? Universe is sneaky sometimes because there's so much love for us. Because strangers so often will give you more friendliness than your own people. I don't know why that's true. I'm friendlier to strangers too for some reason. I can feel it in me. A big smile goes on my face as somebody greets me that I don't know. And I've had people do sweet things, like I'm walking my dog and they give me a dog biscuit. Here, you have such a cute dog. You know what I mean? I mean, I've had strangers be so kind to me, and that's how I get out of my shell. Okay? So anybody who's hearing my voice right now, please take this to heart. Please take it to heart. If you're feeling lost and lonely, you've got to get outside and greet a few strangers. Okay? And hey, Foodie, are you still here? Hey, Foodie. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I've been here a long time. Bless your hearts. Okay, hold on. And hey, Foodie, I know you sent a note when you put your request in, but I don't remember what it was. Hey, Foodie, what is it? Hi, Suhita, welcome. Hey, Foodie, could you remind me again, what is it? You feeling stuck? You just want me to read general? How can I best serve you today? Hey, Foodie, how can I serve you, right? And then Dr. V and Andrea. Oops, I'm running out of juice on my phone, you guys. I'm almost finished because my phone is going to be finished. Okay, what's the understanding? I feel directionless, lots happening behind me, clueless how to go forward, waiting for a breakthrough. Okay, perfect. So then I mean, you're definitely feeling the stuckness, which is perfect, excellent. And I hope you heard some of the other readings too. You're not alone. Everybody's waiting for a breakthrough, and the first one, dagger. Ooh, this is why I love the tea leaves. They don't mess around. Fear, worries, tense situations. Okay, do you feel busted, Foodie? Let's see. Oh, here's your other one. Remember, if you want to have a full reading, you have an option. Yes, you can hire me. I'll make you a video, and that is fabulous. But if that's not in the cards, so to speak, I do free readings for people in order to place a reading online on a certain theme. So you can email me, and my contact information is right in the description box, and then tell me what's going on. And if your astrological sign has not been used for a reading for that topic, I will do your reading as long as you don't mind me sharing it with the collective. Okay, so I won't make it a personal reading, like to tell your personal data. But a reading like this, where you're feeling discouraged or you're not sure what to do next, you would be shocked how many people have the exact same story where they really need that guidance, okay? So dagger, fears, worries, intent. Okay, so again, this theme has repeated itself throughout this morning's readings, that we absolutely cannot afford to let our own mind surround us and drown us with worry and tension and fear, okay? Fear and worries are actually our friends, okay? Now take that in. Why would I say such a thing? Because it motivates you to find the answer. If you're fearful, you need to find something to solve that for yourself. And it can motivate you to make a huge leap forward. So if fear and worry are our friends, how are we supposed to cope? And we have Tower. Beautiful reading for you, hey Foodie. Because what you're on your way, so this new chapter, what's happening, like I would say the next month or so, is building you as you approach fear and worry differently. I would love if you would email me, because I'd be happy to give you some YouTube resources. There's a couple of teachers that are teaching some absolutely fantastic information on using fear and worry. And that's how I learn. I use YouTube as my teacher, and I can help you by giving you some guidance. So if you'd like more info, you also can just use the YouTube search window and write in there, how do I get over fear? And you will be drawn instantly to some videos that will help you, okay? Because right here, we're looking at building a tower for your new chapter in life. A solid foundation, success with effort. As you learn, I know it's hard. I don't mean to sound like this is easy. But once you can learn to actually use fear and worry as opportunities to lean into the divine, trust your guidance, your intuition, it will build a solid foundation. There's no promise of quick success, and this is only a 2-card reading, right? With no supporting cards for more detail. But the efforts you take to turn your mind around and be able to use your fear and worry as kindling to light a flame for what's coming next for you, it will open some doors, okay? Another thing to look at, again, so easy tool, look back into your past at something that you were really good at or that you enjoyed when you were young. It could be climbing trees, it could be playing tag, it could be way back, but it might be a musical instrument or some sort of hobby that you loved. It's such a good way of touching base with your heart and getting you acting on something that can be fun for you. Another idea is to look at the what popular music was around when you were 15. Whatever the music was that was popular when you were 15, make a playlist and put that on. It's kind of magical. Okay, Dr. V, are you here? I have just enough battery power. Oh, I have hardly any battery left. Dr. V, painting is your soul. Listen, I just started painting after 20 years, right? And so here's a challenge for you. If you paint with your non-dominant hand, okay, create something with your non-dominant hand. First of all, you'll probably find it'll be very emotional, but it'll be super fun. So, and do contact. I would love to hear from you. Easy, email patternbreakertarot@gmail.com. Paint something with your non-dominant hand and give me a hug in the spirit, because you're going to love it. Okay, Dr. V, I'm squeezing you in. Hi, Sohitha. It's good to see you. I'm not going to have time to do a reading for you this week. Thank you for listening in, because my battery is just about done. Okay, Dr. V, I'm seeing this green card for you. And then I'm going to reach quick for my other deck. Okay, you are welcome. I'm so glad you were here. Hey, Foodie, thank you for being patient. Thanks to each and every one of you. I feel the love. I'm so grateful for you. And Dr. V, I've got 4% battery, so I'm going to squeeze this reading out for you. And check the timestamp. Wealth. Dr. V, glad you're here today. And Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Again, this is a very important reading, because there is wealth entering your life, but you just have to be so careful about the humans. Make sure everything's in writing before you do anything, Dr. V. Got it? Make sure that you feel, now also talk to your family, to your wife. Trust her intuition too. If something doesn't feel right, say pass, because what's coming in is going to far surpass it. Any kind of intuitive situation where you don't feel it is correct, don't do it. And I'm seeing there's a saying in English that says, don't cut off your nose to spite your face. So that's kind of a weird way to finish this, but there's something about, I'm just going to say the word pride. There's something that can get in the way so that you block yourself from seeing yellow flags, all right, or red flags. Something good is coming. It's just very important for you to get every detail before you commit. All right, my friends, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for visiting today. I will be back next week, hopefully, God willing, and we'll do some more cards. I really appreciate your love and support, my friends. Have yourself a beautiful rest of your Sunday. Bye now.